Unit 1. Skills Test. Listening. You are going to listen to people talking in 10 different situations. 1. You hear a mother talking to her daughter about the school holidays.
I've been talking to your grandmother about the holidays.
Are you suggesting that I go and stay with her?
The thing is, she hasn't been very well lately and she would like someone to be with her.
Oh, you know I love her to bits, but I always get so bored. There's nothing to do there except help her with the cleaning. She hasn't even got a TV.
Look, I know it's not very exciting, but it would be lovely for her to have you around.
Well, how about if one of my friends comes too? That way, Grandma won't be alone and I won't get too bored.
2. You hear a boy talking about an exam he has taken.
How was your French exam last week?
It's difficult to say. I did plenty of revision, so I think the grammar and vocabulary was okay. The trouble is, I'm not very good at speaking, and I got really nervous before that part of the exam.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, we had to take the test in pairs. My partner was really confident, and I let her do most of the talking. I didn't even listen properly to what she said. I just sat there and agreed with her from time to time. It was pretty embarrassing, actually.
3. You hear a boy discussing a show he has been to.
Did you enjoy that comedy show that you went to?
Oh, to be honest, it was one of the worst shows I've ever been to. It was okay at the beginning, and the first performer was quite entertaining, really. That act lasted 5 minutes, though, and the next 90 minutes were awful.
In what way?
Well, there was a guy on stage after that who was doing impressions. You know, he tried to talk like famous people, but it was a disaster. He didn't sound like any of the people he was trying to talk like. None of the audience was laughing, and most people just looked confused. And then after him, well, there was this lady who danced with her dog.
4. You hear a news story about a girl who has done something special.
And finally tonight, local student Marissa Hayes will receive an award from the Prime Minister for her charity work. 15-year-old Marissa has been helping out in a soup kitchen, which provides meals for the homeless. She has been working as a volunteer for the last 2 years, and she has served more than 4,000 meals in that time. The organisers of the soup kitchen say that she hasn't missed a day since she started. Marissa is much loved by everyone there for her hard work and big smile. She knows all the clients by name. Marissa was selected from more than 150 teenagers from across the country.
5. You hear 2 friends talking about a tennis match.
Did you see the tennis finals on the TV last night?
Yes, although I have to say it was one of the worst finals I've ever seen.
That's true. But it was certainly exciting at times, especially when it looked like Gunter might win.
I don't know. I felt quite bored most of the time. Neither of them played like champions. They just didn't seem to make any effort.
I think that's a bit unfair, really. They've both played more than 15 matches in the last week, so I'm sure they were exhausted.
That's still not an excuse for playing bad tennis.
6. You hear 2 friends talking about buying a present for someone.
It's Nancy's birthday next week. Have you got any ideas for a nice present?
I've been thinking we should get her some accessories. She's into fashion, and there's a lovely shop in the high street.
I know the one you mean. It sells things like hair clips and necklaces, doesn't it?
Yes, but not only that. They've also got some really nice handbags.
Don't you think that might be a bit expensive?
I guess you're right. So how about getting her a purse? That would be cheaper.
Good idea. She keeps her money in her jacket and she's always losing it.
Great. We'll get that then.
7. You hear a girl talking to her father about a concert.
Hey, Dad. Guess what? My band has been asked to give a concert next Friday.
That's great. But I was hoping you could look after your brother. I've got a meeting at the football club, and I can't miss it.
Oh, really? We've been practicing for ages, and it'll be our first concert. Isn't there someone else who can look after him?
I don't know. You know how difficult it is to find someone on a Friday evening, especially if it's only next week.
How about Auntie Sandra? She's usually free and she loves looking after him.
Well, that's a possibility, I guess. I'll give her a call and see what she says.
8. You hear two friends talking about their new teacher.
What did you think of the science class?
It was quite interesting, really, although at first I didn't know what to think about Miss Charles.
That's because she's new though, isn't it? It's always a bit strange when you have a change of teacher.
Yes, that's true. Anyway, I wasn't disappointed with her. She teaches differently from Mr. Hudson, but not in a bad way.
I know what you mean. Mr. Hudson used to like explaining things to us, whereas Miss Charles encourages us to work things out for ourselves. Personally, I prefer that way of learning.
Me too.
9. You hear a woman talking about losing her wedding ring. Did you ever find your wedding ring?
I've searched everywhere, but I've got no idea where it is. To be honest, I've given up looking for it now.
Oh, dear. You must be really upset about it.
I was at first, because it was really special to me. When I told my husband, I was afraid he would be really annoyed, but he was actually really nice about it. He said that worse things can happen.
That sounds like a very sensible thing to say.
Yes. So now we're saving up for another one. That one was a bit tight anyway, so now I'll get one which is more comfortable.
10. You hear a boy talking to a friend about a new jacket he has bought.
Hey, Carl. I like your new jacket.
Thanks. I'm really pleased with it, actually. You know, as I'm tall, it's hard to find fashionable clothes which fit me.
Yes, it can't be easy.
It's not. I wanted something casual that I can wear when I'm out with my mates, but everything seemed a bit too smart. You know, the type of thing you have to wear to school or work. Then I tried on some more sporty ones. Generally, I'm not that keen on sports clothing, but I was surprised how well this one fitted me. I'm a bit disappointed that I couldn't find one with a hood, though.